How can one country have over 700 languages? How do we manage it? As-salamu Alaykum everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am DESI, a revert Muslima from Lithuania. Today we are going to dive into one of the most fascinating facts about Indonesia. Why does this country have over 700 languages? As someone who loves languages, I speak 7 languages, well, 3 perfectly, and with the other languages I can maintain a conversation. I'm still learning the English, so this is why this topic is so close to my heart. Languages are more than just communication. They carry culture, traditions, and also history. Indonesians' diversity is a huge part of what makes it so fascinating. But how Indonesia end up with so many different languages? So let's watch another video of Indonesian series. I already made, I think, more than 5 videos about Indonesia. So go to that playlist and watch all the videos about Indonesia after this video.
Let's ask a local. How many languages do Indonesian people speak?
Oh wow, that's a lot. Like, I'm from West Java and then I'm Sundanese. And then I speak like my local language, which is Sundanese. And then we have like Indonesian language. And then also like with Balinese, they have their own language, which is that I cannot even speak Balinese. Like I don't understand Balinese. And then there are like so many local languages.
By saying so many, I guess it means 711 languages, which make Indonesian rank number 2 among the top 10 most multilingual countries. But why does Indonesia have so many languages? Well, Indonesia is home to hundreds of languages, mainly due to its unique geographic and historical background. With over 17,000 islands, many communities developed in isolation, each cultivating their own language. Additionally, historical kingdoms and empires that once ruled different parts of Indonesia introduced their own languages as well. Besides that, the strategic location of Indonesia on ancient trade routes like the maritime Silk Road also significantly influenced its linguistic diversity. Indonesian ports, such as those in the Spice Islands, Maluku, became melting pots of cultural and linguistic exchange. Traders from around the world, including Arab merchants, Chinese sailors, and European colonists, brought their languages with them. Over time, these foreign languages mixed with local dialects, enriching Indonesia's linguistic landscape. For example, many Indonesian languages today still include Dutch vocabulary from the colonial period, like this.
Kortsluiting.
Kortsluiting.
Oh, kortsluiting.
Kortsluiting.
Kortsluiting. Knalpot.
Knalpot. Well, sometimes we say it knalpot instead of knalpot.
Yeah. Knalpot, literally translated, would mean bang pot. Now it's a pipe or pot, and when the car is in use, it makes a bang sound constantly. Like bang.
And what about the Indonesian language families? Indonesian languages are primarily divided into 2 families, Austronesian and non-Austronesian. The Austronesian languages like Javanese and Balinese.
Some regional languages like Javanese and Balinese retain their unique writing systems. These scripts are intricate works of art. They're still used today for cultural and religious ceremonies, linking to Indonesia's rich history and heritage.
As spoken by millions and having roots tracing back to Taiwan, featuring similar structures and vocabularies. In contrast, the non-Austronesian languages found mostly in remote eastern Indonesia, like Papua, vary greatly even within small regions. And the linguistic diversity enriches its cultural identity and boosts tourism. Traditional ceremonies and performance are deeply intertwined with local languages, adding depth and meaning to cultural expressions. We can see that from Javanese Wayang Puppet Theater
Bujleng iblis laknat padha gojekan Kridaksa lan kowe wiraksa kula non wonten
Or the Balinese catch-up days.
So my question to all my YouTube Indonesian fam, from which Indonesian region are you from, and which and how many languages do you speak or understand? And since you listen to these examples, do these languages are similar to each other? I don't think that it could be 700 languages completely different from each other. 700 languages are too many. So it definitely have to be at least a bit similar. Maybe do you not speak these languages, but probably you should understand a bit, right? Well, at least the regions that are too close to each other.
However, imagine if Indonesia were a family, but each member spoke a different language, then how would they communicate and unite? After gaining independence from the Netherlands in 1945, Indonesia recognized the need for a unifying language. The choice was Bahasa Indonesia, a variant of Malay, chosen for its neutrality and widespread use as a lingua franca throughout the archipelago.
Bahasa Indonesia is the key. It's the official language for government, school, news, everything. Think of it as the national translator app.
This strategic decision has helped to promote national unity and reduce ethnic tensions. Nowadays, Indonesian is spoken by over 94% of the population, but it's a primary language of only 20% of the population. Javanese or Java is the most common primary language spoken by over 50% of the population.
That was absolutely fascinating. I did hear that the official language of Indonesia and the language of Malaysia are really similar. Let me know in the comments below if this is true and if you can really understand each other. Well, at least at the moment when both countries speak the official language of each country. I think the name of this language is Bahasa. I don't really know how to pronounce that. Well, my conclusion to this video, actually it is not a surprise for me because Indonesia is extremely big with so many islands. So of course that the country has so many languages as well. Just imagine, even Lithuania, the country where I am from, is so little and we are just 3 millions of people. Even us in this little country, we have 4 languages. Yes, exactly, 4 languages, guys. Even us, we cannot really understand to each other. At the moment when one region speaks its own language, I can only understand 2 of these languages and I only speak correctly 1. So I cannot even imagine how it would be in Indonesia, such a huge country with so many people. So for me, this is really fascinating. Do not forget to let me know in the comments below how many languages do you speak and how many do you understand as well. Thanks for watching and see you in my next one. Allah Hafiz.